Scenario 4, The Last Mile. Still carrying the treasures from the chapel, finally exited the forest into a boggy lowland. Although it has been a struggle through the often trackless expanse, you know that you're almost home. There should be a river just ahead. If you can make it across that, you'll be near safety. Welcome to this Way to Fire YouTube video, where today it's me, Andy, and I am playing some more Silver Bayonet, the solo play version, and this is the last of the 4 scenarios in the core book. So we have done good work so far. We've found the chapel, we've investigated what happened to the previous unit, and we are now escaping back to, well, wherever the French Expeditionary Force in Mexico is at the moment, Veracruz or something like that. So we're heading back down from the hills, and we're down now into a slightly more boggy area as we head back to the coast. So what we've got to face in this one is some bandits who are going to block our way, and also a black dog, which is a lot more scary than it sounds. It's a sort of ethereal beast, so that might pose me some challenges. I do have slightly boosted courage now, so hopefully that'll be helpful, because I am all at tier 1. But anyway, we shall get on with the game. So here we are, ready to face battle. There is the bridge I need to get across. Get across there, and there's a ford as well I can cross from over there. I can't cross anywhere else, and to cross through the ford I'll have to make a speed test, which is not that difficult, but obviously I prefer not to. So there are 5 objectives across the centre of the table. There are some bandits next to 3 of them, and there are some other bandits on the bridge and guarding the ford. The black dog will appear at some point by the bridge, actually on turn 2. The black dog's pretty grim. So I've split my group into 3, so that one to deal with the ford, this one to go straight up the middle, and these ones to go for those 2 objectives on that side. I want to get all the objectives if I can, because at the moment I can't really deal with the black dog, except with Roland, actually, because he's the only one who has blessed weapons, and that's the only way I can deal with it. So that is slightly problematic, of course. But anyway, we will see how we get along. So turn 1 went quite quickly. These guys all fired at this one and managed to put him down. So one of the bandits is already dead. This one fired, this one didn't do anything. This bandit fired back, didn't do anything. And then I moved on with the rest of the monster phase, which was just them moving forwards. Louis tried a shot, this guy tried a shot, no luck. Lionel moved up, got a massive pistol shot onto that one, which is why he's then returned fire, missed, but now he has an unloaded musket. And Roland went over this side, fired at him, and because of the cover, didn't manage to get a hit. So that is it for the turn. On every turn on a 7+, no, a new bandit would have arrived at the back edge. So they can keep churning out the bandits, and at the end of turn 2, the black dog will arrive. I do need to probably start moving up the table. I want to clear out a couple more bandits, then I'll start running up the table, get a bit more space. So at the start of turn 2, I fired here with Felix. He took out this guy, so another bandit is down. I fired with, before I did that, sorry, I fired with Lionel and didn't manage to do anything, and he couldn't fire back because he was already unloaded. I then fired with this guy up at the guy there, put loads of damage, 9 points of damage on him, so he's nearly dead. He's only got 10. He returned fire, but missed. And then Lionel fired from here, even with the cover, got a good hit and put 7 points onto that bandit. He returned fire as well, but missed as well. So the bandits haven't been shooting very well. I've been shooting okay. And it's interesting, actually, it's the first time I've played one of these solo games where the enemy can shoot back, apart from the troll, of course, which was in the last one. So we're looking all right. We've cleared out 2. We've got 2 who are quite injured. So we're going to make some inroads now. But at the end of turn 2, the monster phase first, and then I'll see if I can clear out the rest of these. And at the end of turn 2, we will get the black dog arriving, which is going to be difficult. So some firing backwards and forwards here meant that this guy ended up taking hits from his own shooting, return fire I mean, and then got killed. I've moved up a little bit with one of these guys. Here in the middle, this guy also got killed from return fire. My shooting from the bandits was awful. Roland went over here and investigated this rather than shooting this guy. He went over here and investigated that and found some mouldy bread, which is not massively helpful. And then at the end of the turn, a bandit didn't come on, but the black dog did come on. This is my black dog. It's a Shadows of Brimstone model. Starts at the bridge and it goes in the direction of a random model. And it happened to pick Lionel. So it's coming towards Lionel at present. So I've investigated just one of the 5. I haven't found anything useful, but we've thinned out the bandits seriously. They're not the problem now. It will be dealing with the black dog is the issue. So anyway, we will go now into turn 3. So I started this turn with Lionel. He shot at this guy. I needed to use a skill dice to get him, but he is gone. Only 1 bandit left now. It does leave with an unloaded musket because I'm starting to move up the table. Roland moved over to here. He's the only one with blessed weapons, and he managed to hit the black dog and did 6 damage on it. So it's got 18 health. So you know it's not so much that. It's just he's the only guy who can do anything. The rest of my guys, I only just moved these guys up. They just reloaded and moved around really, so I'm trying to position, but the monsters will go next, so it'll be 1 bandit and the black dog. So in this monster phase, this bandit shot over here and hit this guy for 6 wounds, and the evil monster that is the black dog charged at Roland, because it's the closest target, and managed to hit him for 4 damage, but it gets boosted to 5 because he's got chilling touch, so he takes 5 damage. And Roland fought back and put 9 onto him, which is, or something like that. No, it was 8 actually, which takes him to 14. He's only got 18 health, so actually he nearly killed him. Roland might do it on his own. The rest of my guys are going to go now. I'm going to try and clear out that last bandit. He's the only person I can damage, of course, because I can't damage unless I get some of these objectives and become blessed or enchanted. I can't damage the black dog at the moment. So priority number 1 is gain the objectives. And the bandit I'm not so bothered about, but we do need to get rid of him as well. So I moved up here, still with his unloaded musket, but I gained the objective and found a tarnished metal medal, which gives me either a skill or a power dice. I'm going to take a skill dice because I had spent my skill before, so I've got 1 and 1 left. These guys just dashed up here. He couldn't quite reach the objective, so he's moved up and managed to put 8 points of damage onto the bandito that's left. And then here Lionel moved up and got into the rough ground and managed to find a strange rune-crusted knife. So he now counts as having enchanted melee attacks. So that's good because his musket's unloaded and I can charge in maybe next turn to help with Roland. So Roland distracted this and then tried to shoot the black dog, hoping that even if he didn't kill it, then Lionel would be able to shoot it with his new, attack it with his new jewel encrusted knife, and obviously with having some fatigue on the beast as well. But he didn't need to. He just shot it and killed it outright with his blessed weapons because he has great faith. I don't know if I mentioned why he had blessed weapons. So Lionel then tried a shot at this guy, didn't kill him, reloaded his gun first, and then I shot and then charged in and finished off with Capitan Lionel. So this guy here moved up in the middle and he found another objective, and that was a strange ring. So all his weapons are, all his attacks, are enchanted. Doesn't matter now because I've only got the occasional bandit to get. 1 bandit did turn up at the end of last turn, so he'll get to go, and then I'll just need to kill him and get over the table. So I think we'll be all right probably. So that bandit moved down, couldn't shoot. I shot at him, he fired back. Forgot to put his unload mark on, but missed. These other guys moved up. One of them shot at him and also missed as well. Went over here, grabbed this one. So he's got no enchanted weapons, not that it matters. And we are all poised to go over the bridge. Another bandit has appeared, so we just need to push on through. I'll probably just go through these next turns very quickly. So what happened here was I shot this guy and then ran across the river, managed to pass the crossing test for Manuel, so he's across. Over here we fired at this guy that appeared with Lionel. He fired back. He did hit Lionel, but I used a power dice to negate the damage. And then Roland finished him off with the pistol shot. And the rest of the guys have just moved up. So I think that's pretty much it. I didn't get any more bandits come on this turn, so I'm going to call it there, actually. So that is the end of the mission. We managed to get across the bridge and are greeted by the outposts for the rest of the French Expeditionary Force at Veracruz. We are able to tell them of our mission and all the secrets we found in a church. We actually got 9 experience for this game because everybody got back. Actually, I had to keep a track of who had items from the chapel. I hadn't been doing that. But none of my guys have died, so it's fine. So they all got across the table. So the 9 experience is a maximum of 2 for everyone, and I end up wasting 1 actually because I can't give it to anybody else. So that makes no difference. I don't go up a tier or anything. So most of my guys are now on 8 and one of them is on 7. So that's it. Yeah, I finished the 4 solo missions in the Silver Bayonet core rulebook. They were fun. They all gave a slightly different challenge. It was interesting, this one, with having people shoot back at me, which is the first time a lot of them have done that. And there's a technique, obviously, you get them to fire back, unload their musket, and then you're free rein to blat at them from then onwards. I think the bandits rolled very poorly in this game. The black dog could have been horrendous. I was lucky that I had Roland in the right spot and he rolled well. If he'd have ended up being taken out or something, I would have been in a lot of trouble, I think. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think the solo scenarios were reasonably easy. It was only really the second one with the Revenants where I took a lot of wounds and had people almost gone. And obviously the only person who actually died in the game was Manuel Lopez. So yeah, I don't think it was as big a challenge as it could have been. If I was to play it again, I'd probably increase the difficulty a little bit by adding in maybe another base goblin or bandit or whatever, depending on the scenario. Unlike in, say, Rangers of Charity, there isn't a challenge option in this one, so you just have to make it up yourself. So anyway, we've finished these games. Capitan Lionel Declaire has successfully reconnoitred the land and found the mysterious chapel and headed back to safety. Will he have more adventures in the future? I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care and bye.